Greetings and hallucinations to all you people out there in FAF land. I am going to attempt to bring you the mother of all Twin Rivers games today. This is Twin Rivers EP 6 versus 6. This is all of the who's who in FAF, and this game is potentially over an hour long. I am not sure exactly how long it is because I did not preview it because I don't have that much time. So I am jumping into this completely blind. I hope that it is a good game, and we'll just have to see where it takes us to determine that. On the northern side, we have Root, Bloodier, Zero, Man of Action, Batman, and last but not least, Chosen. That is a lot of high-ranking people. Man of Action, who's a good player. We've got 2 Cybern, 2 Aeon, 1 UEF, and 1 Seraphim for a full representation of the factions. On the southern side, we have False Trinity, Soviet Pride, Sui, that is Agony, Corwin, and JMD. That is going to be 3 Aeons, Cybern, Seraphim, and UEF. Once again, all 4 factions represented. And now this is going to get crazy. I'm going to try to get through this in a reasonable amount of time, so I'm going to go ahead and bump it up. And hopefully I will not miss as much as I missed in my last cast. I am going to slow it down if things get moving that quickly. Lots of early aggression diving in for the mass that is located in the center here. Little amount of mass though it be, you know that there's going to be some units that are going to die over it. Especially in a 6v6, it is not really that crucial to get this mass, but you know, a nice little boost is always a good thing to have. And OP Mantis speed. It is actually going to be reclaimed by engineers. That is fan-flippin-tastic. But it did get a couple kills on the way back. We are going to have a contest for the Northern Island, but Root has a leg up. He is going to get his transport down first. Bloodier is probably going to get his island uncontested. That is surprising. Nope. There is the T1 transport. It is going to be coming across and dropping off some lovely little units to start out that war. And brilliant pull by Root. He is going to throw down some tanks as quickly as he can and get over there and kill off those engineers. But his engineers are going to die before they can get a factory, so it is a moot point. Bloodier, on the other hand, has got interceptors down here. He's got air control. He killed off the... actually, he may have killed the transport completely. I think he did. And the southern island is going to be his. Another drop coming in up here. That bomber is still circling. That is an awesome bomber. 5 kills so far and helping secure the island. That is very good to see. Going to see a little bit of a standoff here in the mid. 2 ACUs on each side, and looks like all of the players are going spam. Not much turtling going on, although there is a nice little attempt at a radar spoof there. Oh, that's great. That is a gun upgrade on Sui. I am just waiting to see somebody pull the TML comm out, because that is going to happen. We all know it. Excellent, excellent push on the right-hand side. Although T2 point defense has gone down, that is going to shut down that gun comm push. But look at all the units. He needs to get his ACU back. I don't care how many units he has. An attempt at stealth by Agony, but that is going to fail miserably. Luckily, there was a decent amount of scouting going on, so that was picked up and shut down pretty abruptly. Gonna lose out on those two T1 mass extractors here on the left-hand side. So the map is still roughly 50-50 split, but it has just rotated slightly counterclockwise. Not seeing any Tech 2 land so far, unless I am quite horribly missing something. Although there is a Mercy sitting out. I think that was a preventative measure. Nope, here comes another Mercy. We might get to see a Mercy snipe attempt. A lot of upgrading going on. Currently somewhat of a stalemate, although that was a nice little attempt, but I think it just got shut down by those tanks. Good try, Chosen. Always thinking outside the box. This Mercy snipe is going to be really hard to pull off, though, because all of the players do have AA in some form or another, except for, yeah, Zero does not. That is going to be interesting. Comm drop. What? Fantastic. Soviet Pride. 1350 health. That is going to be a T2 commander, I do believe. Although there are so many units down there, he's going to have trouble getting a foothold. We're up to 5 Mercies here now. Soviet Pride dealing out some strategic overcharges. Tech 2 power going up for Sui. And a mobile missile launcher battle going on the left-hand side. Screw the point defense. Let's just exchange MMLs, and that was the Mercy snipe. I called it. Zero had no anti-air in the front, and that is what killed him. 5 Mercies to the face. Most people are not going to live to see another day after that. TAC launcher on the island. That is an excellent choice by anyone's standards. That is going to get a nice little bit of reach over here into these bases. Going to be able to wipe out some things from the side, and the advantage of building it out there is a lot of times you can hit things because the TMD has been built further up. So he is going to wipe out a significant number of mass extractors, even diving into the air player's base. That is impressive. Slowly but surely, Soviet Pride is wiping out this southern island. That is going to give a huge eco advantage to the southern team, holding both islands. That is, I think, 5 extra mass extractors, 6 extra mass extractors. Well done, southern team. All right, walls have been laid on the left-hand side. It is now devolving into a firebase war all around. We do have Sam's down. That is a Tech 3 commander. We're seeing some large eco numbers. I'm going to slow this down significantly, and we're going to take a peek down the list real quick. Corum, of course, in the lead because of that ACU kill, but he is behind. Oh, this looks nasty. He is going to go ahead and Mercy that factory, I do believe. No, one of those is going for the mechs. It will not kill it. Alright, quick rundown. Corwin sitting on 1500 reclaim, minus 55. Not doing so hot on the eco thing. Blodier, on the other hand, pulling 165. Holy cow. That was some reclaim. I think his actual eco number is 115. With 4,000 reclaimed. Root sitting on 109 with 4,000 reclaimed. Sui on 95 with 3,000. Slow, slow, slow. Looks like those are actually out of fuel, but I'm not sure. That is strange. Alright. Soviet Pride sitting on 90 with 3,000. That is 41 and 35. 102 and 54. Batman is currently the highest. But of course, Batman always wins. So this should come as no surprise. Nope. Man of Action sitting on 8,000 reclaim. But his eco kind of sucks at 43 mass income. So he needs that. for the boost. Alright. Not sure what was going on with the slow movement there, but whatever that may have been, it is over now, and those Swift Winds are flying away at their customary top speed. T3 Air has hit the field from Corwin as well as from Blodeer. He does have the air advantage. Root also has a T3 factory, but he is choosing to produce engineers and not air units as of yet. Naval factory going down for Chosen. You do not see that every day, but that is an effective strategy if you can pull it off. Once you get into the stalemate stage, you can throw down a factory, get Tech 2, and start producing cruisers, and cruisers have the reach to wipe out a good third of the landmass. It is a pretty brutal ploy. One that could easily fail or sink you because of the mass involved here. You might lose the front, but in a 6 versus 6, that is not quite as big an issue. You might actually see a naval fight on this map, short though it be. Alright, scouting has been done by both sides. Both sides should be well aware of what's going on. And those lovely Viper MMLs going to town on that UEF firebase. He does not yet have T3, but Batman does. Batman has the Tech 3 point defense going down. That is going to put a hurting on those MMLs. The Even Song, that is the suckiest MML of them all. That thing is horrible. Launches like once every 10 seconds or something. Has absolutely no chance whatsoever of ever landing a hit if there is even a single TMD. A single TMD can deny like 5 or 6 or 7 Even Songs unless you get them all firing at the exact same time. So much Viper fire. That is quite impressive. I would think that Agony is picking up the T3 comm upgrade. I would hope that he is picking up the T3 comm upgrade. Alrighty. And I would guess that he is dropping over there for the purpose of getting that reclaim. Alright. Lots of Tech 2 power. I don't see any T4s yet. No nukes, no special things. Just a lot of teching and getting ready. Building shields over the mass extractors and whatnot. Alright, on the northern side, same thing, no strats. I don't see any nukes. I don't know what Root's thing is with building that many. I guess he doesn't want to have to work around the engineer pathfinding, maybe? Yes, that was a T3 upgrade, and those T3 point defense are now coming out with a vengeance. And again, there is no apparent... a Yathatha is queued. I would imagine it is coming in, yes, as soon as that T3 PGen is done, and then SACU is coming after that. That is the first T4 we're going to see, and it is started. We're going to see it begin its march across the map in about 2 minutes of real time. SACUs are producing over here. Let me see what upgrade that is. Ras. Blodeer is being an eco-whore. T3 mobile artillery, that is definitely how you break the firebase war against a UEF T3 comm. And as I predicted, the cruiser is out. And a strat bomber from Root. He's going to give his buddy a hand clearing out that island. Island swap, people. That's great. And the flak kills off all the engineers on the bottom side of that transport, and the transport is murdered mercilessly. That is going to be a failed attempt at doing anything. And Root overwhelmingly winning air. Holy cow. Air control is firmly in the hands of the northern team without any chance of contest from the south. That is Root for you. Sits on his butt until the 25-minute mark. Does absolutely nothing. And then, boom, air control. That is a T3 Eco air player for you. Moving in, although he is going to take some heavy losses. There's a lot of Sams over here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Looked like he lost about a third of his ASF. Root, that was not the smartest thing I've ever seen. Well, no, I've seen you do dumber things. Never mind. Okay. T3 mobile artillery popping up all over the place, trying to break this fire base war. This is definitely pushing into the late game stages. Seeing the... Oh. He tried to get established, but... apparently it was not meant to be. Scouts out everywhere. That chicken is now ready. A T3 artillery. Oh my goodness. Bloatier, you troll. Holy cow. He's going to take that lead and rub it in their faces, but there is a nuke 3/4 done. And I don't think there's any nuke defense anywhere. So basically... Oh, nope. Too many Sams. Not a... Oh. Ah, that's close. 1,200 health. And another strap bomber is too late. Boom! Agony goes up in flames. No, that is the T3 point defense that was keeping them protected. The Southern team does have a megalith, so that is going to deny that Yathatha no problem. But the Southern side is now going to be a major issue. They have got to get this locked down, and they have got to do it quickly. Alright, waiting for this nuke to launch. It is finished. I'm going to see where it's headed. Again, my nuke launch indicator is broken. So we're just going to have to wait and see where it lands. Cruiser fire coming down now. Well, Megalith, are you getting jiggy with it? And the nuke blow deer is pissed. That Megalith is hysterical. And the nuke descending directly on Bloatier's base. Poof. Basically eliminating an entire player. Holy cow. Bloatier barely escapes with his life, but he's down to 2 T3 mechs and a handful of fabs. And, yeah, no more T3 artillery. That's what you get for trying to pull a troll move. Oh, man. Oh, that's so sad to see. This is going to be hard to recover from. Yet another player sniped off. Oh, that hurts. Well, that is 3 down on the Southern team, and all of their fire bases are gone. We're basically down to air cover now. Although, with Bloatier out of the picture, they do have a chance to pick up something. I don't know that it is going to happen. Oh, man, this hurts to watch. So much win with that nuke. Still no nuke defense going up here. Perhaps the front is building it, and they will have one loaded momentarily. That nuke is mostly built, though. Don't see any nuke defense on the right-hand side. Alright, it looks like the Southern team actually has a chance at winning air control now. They have a good number of restorers, and Corwin does have a significant number of ASF. I don't know that they're outpacing Root at the moment, but they are well on their way to it. T1 bomber spam, that is an interesting choice. And the Megalith is down. All right. Game is going to slow down to poking and prodding at each other. Root is going to go for the southern side with some spread attacks from those strap bombers. He's going to do his best to wipe out that island completely. Not really understanding the point behind this T1 bomber spam, especially since it's Aeon. Those had the worst damage. And that is not going to be enough ASF. The restores were not in there with it. That is going to throw away air control. The nuke has launched again. Let's see if it actually connects. Nuke defense is not loaded. Oh, he was shooting for the front. No. Well, that is going to kill a player. Batman is dead. I repeat, Batman is dead. But that nuke. Oh, that's so sad. I'm 90% sure that that would have connected with Chosen's base. Holy hell, that's a lot of T1 bombers. Apparently, this is going to degenerate into a T1 bomber war. Not sure why, but hey, strats are overrated anyway. Those cruisers are still being a pain in the butt for the southern team. Alright, it is now 4 versus 3, and the 3 have done a pretty dang good job of putting their bases back together and getting everything locked down. There's some serious T4 production going on, and we are once again settling into a stalemate, and oh no, my CPU has finally gone one below the speed I was trying to run at. Oh, so sad. At least it's not -1. This is still a whole lot better than watching a replay at regular speed. Root, showing off his overwhelming ASF production, is once again double the total number of the southern team's ASF. Air player to the core, not much good for anything else, and sometimes not much good at air, but when he wins it hard. And it looks like Blodier is back up to speed with his base. He is back on 234 mass income and spamming up a nuke defense just in case. That nuke is about halfway loaded yet again. Maybe we will see some SMD sniping going on. Not sure, but you know it. If a teleport SACU is used, I will not catch it. Wow, that's a lot of SAMs. That is a lot of SAMs. I believe this game took place before the T3 mobile anti-air patch, but I'm not 100% sure. Pretty sure it did. Blodier is still talking about trying to make a oh, Skathis! I have not casted a game with a Skathis in it yet, but here is one. Soviet Pride sitting on a massive 365 income. Although Chosen is sitting on 445, still more. That Skathis, though, that is definitely a game ender on this map. You can see the shield starting to collapse. Root still has a lot of strap bombers, although there are so many SAMs out. It looks like Corwin has finally caught up somewhat on ASF production. He has enough to cover momentarily. Nuke defense is down, they're saying. Yes, it is, although there are a couple of other nuke defenses scattered around. So many T1 bombers. So many T1 bombers. 110 T1 bombers. Holy kashmolies. But we're about to see them go poof. Although the ASF are going to have to overextend over a cruiser to make that happen. No, don't go to -1. Don't go to -1. Don't you dare. Okay, good. However, these strats are going to die, and Root is once again going to swing in behind the ASF. Oh, but the restorers are coming out, and Gray is hilariously ineffective with his Soviet. Please, please, you're hurting me with your ASF micro. Help, help. You have a chance to win air finally. Alright, Skathis is being retargeted onto the southern side. It is striking at that T3 PGen, and then there may have been a nuke defense there. I was not paying attention. I do apologize. But it is going after valuable targets, I would assume. And Root has his strats up to try for a run at that Skathis. I see him grouping them up and twirling them around. He is contemplating diving in. I know it. But nope, he is going to go around. I don't think he has decided on a direction. He is just going to loop around every which way, and who knows where he's going to end up. The nuke is away. Of course, that is going to be aimed at Chosen's base. And it is going to connect right there. Kaboom! Although, honestly, I don't think that nuke was worth the mass, because the Skathis had already done a pretty good job of demolishing everything over there. Soviet Pride pushing these Rambo presets. Naming his SACU Soviet Pride and baiting. The Rambo SACUs are vastly underestimated, I do believe. The Cybern ones do have the EMP blast, which stuns extremely well. That accompanying a Monkey Lord and or a Megalith is a force to be reckoned with, to be sure, because these will keep all of the other units stunned. Well, he thought about building a Caesar, but apparently decided against it, at least at that moment. Alright, those SACUs and that Monkey Lord are going to run in, and finally that Megalith is going to stop taking fire, although it's going to take everything Soviet Pride's got to stop this. There is a GC coming in as well. And that is what you don't want to see. A Seraphim Rambo comm. That's going to have the overcharge upgrade. That is a force to be reckoned with when you're at T4. That single SACU is more than a match for most T4. Although a group of T3 can easily kill it. That Seraphim SACU is a specialized weapon. Death to the T4, but it dies to pretty much everything else because its normal gun upgrade, well, it doesn't really have a normal gun upgrade, but its normal gun combination kind of sucks. Versus T3 anyway. Alright, this Megalith pair, even though one is pretty low health, they are going to be able to lay down a ton of damage. The Strat Bombers are coming in. Skathis is still pounding away. T3 artillery is down, and there's a nuke building for Bloodier. He got that, and it has the PGen adjacency, so it is going to fast fire. And he is going to try to hit that Skathis. Where is your donut now? That is great. That is great. Alright, the ecos have grown to astronomical proportions. Chosen is still sitting on 345, Bloodier on 363. JMD, holy cow, 628. Although I believe a lot of that is reclaim, but still, that is an amazing number to be posting regardless. So many Strat Bombers from Root. His production truly is amazing. I mean, whatever you think of his tactics and his how he behaves in team games and all that other stuff, he can make a bunch of units. I mean, there's no denying that. Alright, that Skathis is going to stay protected for now, I think, because those Seraphim shields are fantastic. Sui doing his teammate a solid and building shields every which way. I have never seen a Twin Rivers degenerate into an artillery war. This is a first for me. Although I think Blodier actually caused this degradation, because instead of winning the game, he wanted to be a show-off and build that T3 artillery. And yeah, when the other team has a nuke, that's not going to help you out. Nukes ahoy! Speaking of which, that nuke is going to fly over here and wipe out that extra eco that Blodier has. Kaboom! 4 megaliths. Count them. 4. That is amazing. And the rest of the ASF are going to be thrown away on protecting those megaliths from strats. And honestly, I think that was a good choice, because this spearhead could very well end the game. Alright guys, this is what we want the T3 mobile anti-air for in FAF. This situation right here. ASF and SAMs and strat bombers plugging away at your units. It would be nice once the game escalates to this point to, instead of building stationary SAMs in a trail all the way across the map, just have some T3 mobile anti-air that's actually capable of hitting strat bombers. Alright, Soviet Pride, I'm going to peek over here and see what the range is on that Skathis. Ah! I'm going to have to build a forward position. That was stopped dead in its tracks. Strat bombers frighteningly effective. Taking down another megalith. Although these front bases are going to be pretty much toast. It's going to be a war of the back bases. There is a nuke in that launcher. I don't know. Oh crap. Okay, let me sort out what happened here. I believe oh, that's great. Okay, he got the second T3 artillery up, and he was actually able to snipe the ACU with T3 artillery, I think. We're seeing questioning on a teleport SACU, but I really don't think that is the case. Oh man. That happened entirely too quickly. I know that these units here killed Root because he was standing far too forward.
Strategic launch detected.
That is fantastic. That is hilarious. Okay, I really think that that was a nuke on the T4. That is entirely too close to his base. That's not going to do him any good, and the game is lost. I really think those two T3 artilleries sniped that ACU. Well done by both teams. If anyone sees what actually happened there, that snuck up on me very quickly. Post in the comments, of course, Here, yeah, I missed it. But I was not actually moving that quickly at that point, so not sure how much of that hate is deserved. But that was an incredible game. I thought for sure that the Southern team had lost it when it was down to 3 players, but they managed to pull it back out with that Scathus and murder everyone on the Northern team slowly but surely. Well done. Very well done. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this cast. And as always, please send me your replays. I'm running a little low at the moment, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching.